Hello all, MGTOW philosopher here, and let's just jump right into this. So this girl wants to join the Boy Scouts. She's a girl. She wants to join the Boy Scouts. And of course, being a girl, she feels she's entitled to anything she wants, whenever she wants it, no matter what. Because every race, creed, ethnicity, sex, they're all equal. There's no differences whatsoever, right? So she should be able to do whatever the hell she wants, whenever the hell she wants, with no consequences, no expectation of not getting what she wants, no barriers whatsoever, because that's reality, right? You get whatever you want, when you want, and it shouldn't matter what sex you are, how intelligent you are, whether or not you deserve it. It doesn't matter, because that's not reality, right? So she feels she should be let into the Boy Scouts, even though she's a girl. So let's just get into this and see what she has to say, eh?
It's definitely discriminatory.
Why is it discriminatory? Okay, so first of all, she is saying that as if discrimination is bad. Okay? I have the right to discriminate in my life in every single way possible. I can discriminate against people because they're fat. I can discriminate against people because they have long hair. I can discriminate against people because they have neck beards, or blue eyes, or a fat ass, or their feet are too big. Since when is it wrong to discriminate? By the way, there's lots of good kinds of discrimination too. Like, I don't associate with mass murderers. It's kind of a rule I have. I'm discriminatory against mass murderers. Yes, I am. I'm also discriminatory against pedophiles and people that like to eat other people. You know, there's just some kinds of discrimination that are pretty good. And to say that all types of discrimination are bad is, of course, a retarded viewpoint that you would expect to hear from a social justice warrior feminist. Of course, you wouldn't expect to hear from a little girl, but then again, it's not surprising, considering how they're being indoctrinated and brainwashed by their parents and today's schools and media. So she feels she has the right to never be discriminated against in any way, shape, or form. Wrong, sweetheart. I got news for you. That's not reality. So yeah, they can discriminate. And by the way, so what? Yeah, they're discriminating against you. Oh, no, wait, they're not. Because the name is, first of all, Boy Scouts, okay? Number two, there's a fucking Girl Scouts you can join, you dumb bitch.
Against girls because we have the same ability to earn the rank, but we...
No, you do not. Okay? No, you do not. All right? Some of the things Boy Scouts have to do require certain physical abilities you do not possess. They also require certain critical thinking, logic, reasoning skills, survival skills that you just do not have. Okay? I drop you in the middle of the wilderness, and I drop a man in the middle of the wilderness. Let's go back in a week and see who's alive and whose body is a rotting corpse that's being eaten by jackals. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the man.
Don't have the access to get that rank.
Yeah, you do. It's called the Girl Scouts. You can go join the Girl Scouts because you're not a boy. You're a girl, so you can't join the Girl Scouts. Okay, well, there you go. You joined a co-ed Canadian South African Scout. Well, there you go. You got what you wanted. You got into a Scout organization that was co-ed. They don't discriminate against girls. They let you in. They're a co-ed group. They were founded as a co-ed group, okay? You got what you wanted, so you're happy, right? What does she care? What does she care if they refuse to give her any merits or rewards? Why does she care? She's not a Boy Scout. She can't be in the Boy Scouts. Go join an organization where you can get rewards, okay?
I learned that equality isn't really an easy thing to attain.
As you can see, her brother is a social justice libtard who believes in equality. Hey, moron! Hey, moron! Who needs a haircut? But of course, like Samson, if we cut any more of his hair off, he'll lose another 20 IQ points because I guess most of his brain is in his hair. Something's wrong with you, son. Something's very, very wrong with you. You can't, it's not easy to attain because it's not real. You can't attain it, you moron. Do you understand that? Equality doesn't exist. It does not exist. I can't be 7 feet tall. I can't pick up a Buick. This other guy, he can pick up a fucking Buick. Holy shit, I can't do that. I'm not equal to him. Something's wrong with the world.
The Eagle rank is the highest award in the Boy Scouts, and I can't achieve it.
So what? So what? Boo-hoo! Cry me a river, bitch! Nobody gives a rat's ass that you can't attain that. You live in the freest fucking country in the world. You can do whatever goddamn thing you want, except join the fucking Boy Scouts. Oh, so since you can't do that, you have to be able to do that now. You must be able to do every motherfucking thing, even though men can't do every motherfucking thing. Gee, I can't have babies. The world is unfair. The world has to do something to give me the ability to have babies.
Just because I'm a girl.
Bingo! Oh, that must be driving you crazy with your feminist upbringing. Oh, and they won't let me in. I have to get in there and destroy the male space. I have to undermine them. I must. They're trying to make this some kind of archaic organization, like, oh, these rules were made before women had the right to vote, and that's why girls are not allowed into the group, because it's such an old, archaic, antiquated group. Well, if that's the case, sweetheart, why do you want to join it? Oh, you're like some kind of champion for women's rights. You want to be a fucking hero. You want to integrate everything. Yeah, men should have no spaces of their own. Girl Scouts!
I think that girls should have the opportunity to join either program.
Why is that? Because boys don't have that. But boys can't join the Girl Scouts. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine a 13, 14, 15, 16, even 17-year-old boy going out on a camping trip with the Girl Scouts? Can you imagine how parents would be freaking out and losing their motherfucking lunch to a man, a boy in a man's body? He's going out in the middle of nowhere to sleep in tents with girls. Oh my God, it's the end of the motherfucking world. Yet you think you should be able to do what boys cannot, because you are privileged. No, you don't want equality, sweetheart. You want to be superior. You want to follow the rules that other people don't have to adhere to. Yeah, rules that only apply to you. The rules that apply to you are you can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, but I as a man don't have those same rules. I have a different set of rules that apply to me. Meaning I can't do what you get to do, but I'm somehow oppressing you. You're oppressed, even though you have more opportunities than I do and can do whatever the hell you want and have no consequences. But me, if I want to join the Girl Scouts, it would be a freaking disaster. Like the world was coming to an end, like the sky was falling. So I can't join the Girl Scouts, but you should be able to join the Boy Scouts, right? Because men have oppressed your gender, and so, of course, you have to push back, and so, wrong has been done to you. You were oppressed in the past. Bullshit! So you should be able to join the Boy Scouts, right? Yeah, bullshit!
And earn whatever opportunities they want.
Oh, you should be able to earn whatever opportunities you want. Oh, womanhood should be able to earn whatever opportunities they want. Sweetheart, you have equality of opportunity, okay? What you don't have is equality of outcome. The outcome here was that you're a fucking girl. Bingo, right here. Boy Scouts focus on leadership skills. Let's be honest about women, okay? Women are shit leaders. They don't lead well. Their emotions always get in the way. It's very difficult for them to be logical, reasonable, use good critical thinking skills, and to be wholly objective in their thinking. The reason feminists want to get into the Boy Scouts is because It helps reinforce masculine traits in boys, and they want to destroy those because they're leftist retards, and they want to dismantle and destroy Western culture. So one of the last bastions of maleness is the Boy Scouts, and they want to tear that apart from the inside and infuse it with their evil bullshit fucking feminism. Oh, the Girl Scouts focus on problem solving. Newsflash, women suck at that too, okay? Now this is bullshit. So, the Boy Scouts should be defunded. So if they won't let women in, let's blackmail the motherfuckers. And if we can't blackmail them, we'll just destroy them and take away so much of their money that they cease to exist. So the problem is solved either way. Either we get into the Boy Scouts and turn it into an indoctrination cult, just like the public schools, or if they won't let us in because they're a private organization, so we can't force them, we'll just destroy their ability to exist by taking away all their funding. And then they go away, and the men continue to be pussies raised by single mothers that have no balls. Till they end their discriminatory policies. Give me a motherfucking break. They are the Boy Scouts for a reason. They only allow in boys because it's a boys' organization. What is this bullshit that's so anti-male? I don't see any boys clamoring to get into the motherfucking Girl Scouts, okay? Now maybe this girl is some kind of exception to the rule where she really values the qualities that the Boy Scouts offer more than she values what the Girl Scouts offer. But you know what? That's life, sweetheart. You are a small minority. You know how many women are actually clamoring to get into the fucking Boy Scouts? Maybe a fucking handful. So, okay, so by your logic, sweetheart, a small minority of girls that would either want to join the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts want to join the Boy Scouts. You might be talking maybe 10, 15 girls. I'm being generous here. You might be talking 10, 15 girls in the whole goddamn American country. And yet it's okay for you to destroy a private organization that values male traits, masculinity, and teaching men male values because they recognize that men and women are different, you dumb cunt. Because they want to maintain that tradition, you feel the need to destroy them because 10 or 15 girls can't get in, even though hundreds of thousands of boys are in the Boy Scouts and tens of thousands join every year. But what's more important isn't all those men. Those men are marginalized. They're nothing. What they want, what they need, fuck them. Who gives a shit about them, right? What you want and what you need is what's most important, you self-entitled little bitch, you.
The Boy Scouts of America is a great organization, and it would only get better with allowing half of the population, which are girls, into their program.
Oh, I just love how she segued into the whole half of the population bullshit. Half of the population doesn't want to join the Boy Scouts, sweetheart, okay? I got news for you, okay? You can push your little feminist agenda all you want about transforming, which I'm willing to bet it's your motherfucking parents, namely a mommy who's pushing this because she's a fucking raving feminist, no doubt, and she wants to use you, her kid, as a fucking tool, and she's already brainwashed you into being a vegan, fucking, feminist, man-hating, whatever fucking you are, and so she's turned you into this little raging feminist who hates men, and now you're a little tool. You're her Trojan horse to get in there and infiltrate and make history. Yeah, she's living vicariously through you, baby. That's what it is. I think that's what's going on here. Whatever the case might be, this half the population bullshit is just that. How many girls really want to join the Boy Scouts? Let's raise a hand, huh? I mean, most girls are not too fond of boys at this age. You know, they're loud. They're raucous. They're very physical. They roughhouse a lot. The boys and girls are very different. Of course, she wants you to believe they're not. What she's really against is the Boy Scouts representing the truth about men and women is that they are different and they should have separate groups. So this girl is just a tool of her mommy and daddy, who are fucking hippies themselves probably, and they want to enforce on half the population. This isn't about the fucking girls. If every motherfucking girl in the goddamn country wanted to become a fucking Boy Scout, it might be different. But they don't. That's why there's a motherfucking Girl Scouts. There's just a few that want to make waves, and so they start bringing up half the population to back up their bullshit argument. When half the population doesn't want to join the Boy Scouts, it's just her, and that's it. The world doesn't fucking change for you, honey. You're one goddamn person. You expect society to change and remold itself to fit you? Fuck you!
And increasing the diversity.
Oh my God! Boom! Perfect, 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 perfect. I knew it. I knew the word diversity would come up somewhere. Of course, it had to come up. Of course! She wants diversity. Diversity! Because diversity is the most important thing in the world. It's not what's destroying the world. It's making the world better. Where's my bongo? Fucking, she's a fucking beatnik if I ever seen one. Diversity. God, diversity does not make the world better, honey. It makes the world worse. You don't take peasants from third world countries and throw them into a first world country and expect to stew, mix up the stew and have this great tasting stew at the end. It's just like throwing a piece of shit into the stew and you're going to get shit stew.
Within scouting will just make the program better.
She's a moron. And I guarantee you that it's her mommy and motherfucking daddy pushing her for this bullshit, and they filled her head with so much nonsense that she's come to believe it, and she's acting as their vicarious champion for diversity and gender equality, which is all bullshit. This shit pisses me off so much. It's just another example of the war on men and the fucking liberals, leftist retards trying to destroy masculinity, infiltrate all male spaces so they can infect them with their feminism bullshit and pussify all the men. I am the MGTOW philosopher. Goodbye and take care.